April 2025, Tampa Bay, Florida. As the sun begins to set, a routine flight turns extraordinary when a civilian pilot reports flames rising from the wetlands northeast of the city.
Clearwater Coast Guard, this is November 752 Alpha Mike. I've got a visual on what looks like a downed aircraft approximately 40 miles northeast of Tampa. There is a large fire with heavy black smoke. Appears to be a business jet of some sort. Number of survivors, unknown. Requesting immediate SAR response.
November 7-2 Alpha Mike, Clearwater Coast Guard copies all. Coast Guard assets are launching now. Okay, listen up. We're launching 2 Jayhawks. I'll take the lead and your team will take the second helo. Once we arrive on scene, we'll need to search for any and all survivors. But watch out, the fire is still burning, so keep your hover clear of smoke and debris and avoid rotor wash over all the flames. As usual, time is not on our side. Once the sun sets, our job becomes 10 times harder. So pack your gear. We need to be up, wheels up in about 5 mics. Any questions?
Alright, Hawk 2, radio check, channel 45.
Hawk 2, you're loud and clear for Hawk 1 on channel 45. How copy?
Alright, Hawk 2 is ready to go.
1's coming up.
Alright, we are ready to depart. I'm gonna wait for Jayhawk 1 to move on out of the way and hover taxi himself up there towards the taxiway. We got good clear area around us as well, so I think that's good enough. Let's go ahead and come up. I'm gonna add some power to the collective and be very careful not to go backwards here because we do have the hangar behind me pretty close. Adding in power, there we are. Now we're coming off the ground. We are now in a low hover. We're moving forward, not too fast. Check our surroundings. I think we're good. We're good. Alright, let's go hit here towards the taxi line. Now, we do have wheels and a tail wheel, so technically we could taxi on the ground, but hey, we're helicopters. Why would we want to do that?
Alright, we're going to go ahead and lift here forward, get some forward momentum going, then we'll head north.
2. Alright. We got in clearance to take off, northbound, so we'll do exactly that. I do have a map here on my display to show us kind of where we're going. But once we get out there, we're going to have to find the accident. We do not have a pinpoint location on it. We have a general area, but not a pinpoint location. Alright, we're going to rejoin with him and kind of find a bit of a nice close formation. Flight of 2 out to the search area. It's about a 40-mile flight out to the AO, which is going to probably be around 20 or so minutes flight time. To the northeast, somewhere north of Lakeland, Florida, kind of like in the swampy area is kind of what we know. You know, finding anything out here at night would be darn near impossible.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Alright, so we are approaching the search and rescue area, as you can see on your map there. So if you want to break left, and I can go right, and we can start searching for it. If you see it, let me know. I'll fly to your position.
Copy that. I'm breaking left here.
I wish we had better coordinates, but it's the best we got. So it's a pretty large area, probably about, I think it's like 5-mile search radius, so let's kind of look around until we see. It shouldn't be too hard to find because from what I last heard, it is still on fire, so we should see some smoke or something as we look around.
I got eyes on fire.
Copy. You can talk me on, please.
Looks like it's in the very center of the search area, maybe slightly northeast.
Copy. Heading northeast in the search area. I'll be searching.
Correction, northwest, but more towards the center.
Copy, northwest. Alright, so our lead pilot has found the crash site, and he said it is to the northwest within the circle. So we're gonna head north and then turn west-ish. Oh, alright, Hawk 2 has eyes on the crash site. I got smoke, big smoke off my total clock. I'm inbound from the south.
Copy that. Hawk 1 is commencing in orbit, trying to get us slowed down here.
Copy. I'll also enter into a right orbit around the search area, and we'll start looking for survivors. Alright, we found the crash site. I got some really big flames still on fire, still smoking, so it's going to be a very dangerous rescue. We'll see. Oh, I think I got a visual. I got visual on you, Hawk 1. You're above me. I'm at your 3 o'clock. Sorry, 6 o'clock. I'm behind you now. Wow, look at that.
Yep, we got visual on you now.
Oh man, that looks bad. Looks like some sort of biz jet. And it is still on fire, and you can see this. Looks like it broke into pieces, and the pieces are also still on fire. So we'll get down there and see if we can actually find any survivors. Alright, I got eyes on at least 2 survivors. I still don't see the rest. I know that this aircraft can hold around 12-ish, I believe, people. So we'll expect to hopefully find 12 people alive down there. But I think we can go ahead and get closer and get clear of the fire. I see a landing area or a hoist area, whichever we choose. So let's go ahead and make our way in there for hoist and see who we can find.
Copy that. I got visual on 3, looks like survivors between the wreckage and some of the fire.
Copy, copy. Alright, I'm down.
Copy that.
You can go ahead and go into a low orbit while I search for some bodies.
Transitioning.
Alright, we are on the ground. Just got dropped off by the rescue helicopter, so we're going to go ahead and see if we can find any survivors down here on foot around the fire. Actually, I already see one right there ahead of us at our 12 o'clock. Not sure if you can see that on your screen. I'm going to run over there and see if they're all okay. And if we can find any other... Oh, there's another one. There's 2. Oh, hold on. Matter of fact, I just found a 3rd. But she does not looking... Yeah, I don't think she's breathing. So I found... Okay. Alright, incapacitated. Got it. Alright, I got 2 survivors down here, 1 incapacitated. Matter of fact, sorry, I got 3 bodies, 3 souls. 1 incapacitated. 2 are actually good enough to walk. I'm gonna keep looking.
Copy that. 1's still orbiting overhead.
Oh yeah, he's all beaten up, but he's good. I got 2. Alright, so we'll see what we can find. So I know there's about 12-ish, so we found 3. Alright, so we can find the rest. We found 3. There's gotta be more people out here. Hopefully they're still alive. Plus again, the sun is setting very quickly, so we gotta hurry. It's kind of hard to find these guys in this high grass. I almost didn't see that one lady back there. That was actually surprising. I just happened to stumble upon finding her on accident. So I'm gonna kind of search the perimeter, see if anybody kind of got out here in the tree line, which I don't see anyone out here. So we're kind of, oh, what is that? Hold on, what's that? Okay, I got another one. He looks to be severely injured. I found another incapacitated, I wouldn't call him a survivor because I don't know if they're surviving, but I found another incapacitated body down here. That's 4 accounts so far.
Yeah, 1 is negative contact with anybody else up here.
Copy. I'll let you know what else I find. Alright, there's a crash. I don't want to get too close to that fire, but it's like some sort of Falcon came down. Man, this is actually fairly challenging to find. I mean, these people are kind of spread across this little field. Hopefully we can find them all. So we found 4. Oh, there's another one right here. I think we're too late. Yeah. All right, that's 5. So we're gonna focus on the people who are actually living and the people who are actually able to walk, which so far we've only found 2. So we do have a ground crew en route, so anybody who is deceased will obviously be picked up by them. I think I see somebody right here. Hold on. Man, she is close to the fire. Ma'am, are you okay? Okay, cool. She's sitting up. That's good. That's a good sign. That's 3 survivors. We can bring her on board as well. We'll get the helicopter out here to pick her up, and that's perfect. Actually, that's perfect. All right, that's 4. Nice. So we got that's 5 total, and 3 survivors. All right, that's 5 out of 12. Okay, we have a lot more to find. All right, so far I got 5. Have you seen anything else up there?
Negative.
Copy. Yeah, I see. You found something over there?
Yeah, I think I saw somebody in the trees.
I'll search over there. Oh, I think I might see him. I think I see a body. This is actually super helpful. We got eyes overhead and we got eyes on the ground. I think I see a body right here. Is that a body or is that a rock? I think that's a rock. Oh, it's a tree. That's a freaking log. Man, I don't want to go into the fire. He said he saw a body here, so we're gonna have to do what we gotta do, man. We're emergency response. People are depending, their lives are depending on us finding them. So if I have to take a risk here, I will. Man, I'm getting really worried, man. I've only found 5 people, and there's supposed to be like 10 or 12. I don't want to leave anybody behind.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody up here either. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But I also don't want to wait too long, you know what I mean? Because these guys are pretty hurt, pretty beaten up. I want to get them back to the hospital as soon as possible. So I'll let you know, but keep looking, and we'll have to call it here pretty soon, I think.
Copy that. One still orbiting overhead. Oh, I see somebody hanging from a tree?
Hanging from a tree?
I don't know, I see something on the west side.
Which way do I go?
Take a right turn.
This way?
You follow kind of like the direction of the nose of the aircraft. There's people there.
Copy. The nose of the aircraft, alright. Bro, my heartbeat is legit up right now. I've never felt like this in a flight sim. Yo, I do not see cats. So they're directly off the nose of the aircraft, correct?
I would say 11 o'clock off the nose.
In the tree line, right at the front of the tree line.
Right at the beginning of the tree line.
Copy, I'm looking. Alright, so he says there's a hanging body 11 o'clock from the nose of the aircraft on the tree line in the trees. So let's see if we can find them.
Keep going that direction, keep walking.
Oh, I see him. I see him.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, he is so disguised. I can barely see him right now.
Is he on the ground for you?
No, he is in the tree. He is basically, he's fallen somehow. I guess he got ejected from the aircraft somehow and shot up into the tree. So, but he's definitely deceased. He's not coming with us.
Poor guy.
Yeah, so that's a total of 6, so that's all we could find on this round. I know we're low on fuel, so we'll go ahead and hoist out the 3 survivors we found, and get out of here, head back to Tampa General Hospital.
Copy that.
Don't worry, ma'am. We got a hoist coming down here in just a bit. Are you able to walk? No? Okay, not a problem. We'll carry you. Alright. Right here where I'm standing.
I've got visual.
Alright, she's unable to walk, so I'll have to help her up. Alright, perfect position, hold there. Alright, ready for hoist. Matter of fact, if it's easier, if you want to land over there where you dropped me off, and we can just run over there and hop in.
Perfect, I'll do that. Repositioning. Hoist coming up.
Alright, let's go. Alright, Hawk 1 wheels are down.
Wheels down.
Alright, we're boarding. Alright, so now we got Element on the ground searching for more survivors. He was able to find
I think that's it, man.
He found 2 more bodies, one alive, one not alive. Alright, copy that. How would you like to proceed? Did you find anybody we can take out here, or are they both deceased?
No, the one by the tree line at the 5 o'clock is good. She's okay. So and it seems like she can walk.
Copy, copy.
Yep, I did find somebody else.
Nice, good job.
Deceased.
Oh man.
He's cooked.
Literally?
Yeah, I meant literally cooked.
Ah, let's do a hoist.
Cool, I am standing over them right now. If you can see me.
Yep, I got eyes on you.
Looks like about 100 feet here. $70 feet. $60 feet. 50 feet, that's perfect.
Aft, you have over control.
Aft, I have over control.
Alright, send in the hoist.
Hoist coming down.
Alright, hoist coming up. And let's get out of here. There's flight lead off our nose. Alright, I got a good visual view. Let's go ahead and head back to Tampa General Hospital. On you.
Copy that, heading back on me.
Alright, watch out for those flames. And the trees, of course. Okay, so we got just a few survivors. 4 survivors, I believe, total. Sadly, we have to leave the deceased behind. Hopefully we found all survivors. I mean, I feel like there's definitely somebody missing. So I don't feel great, but again, ground teams are en route. There's still, sadly, a few hours out. Yeah, we definitely spent longer out there than I expected. Sun is definitely going down, but I think we're good. I think as long as, you know, we got out of there before sunset, I think we're okay.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Okay, so I got an update. No pressure, but you know that last lady you found that was laying down?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so just found out from the flight medic back there that she's critical. If we don't get back in the next 15 minutes, she will absolutely lose her leg.
Copy that, pushing the pace here.
So let's get there as fast as we can. Alright, we got 5 minutes to get her on the ground and into the hands of the doctors. I'll land first, and if you can get into an orbit around the hospital, let me know when you get visual of the hospital.
Will do. We'll go.
Alright, we're gonna follow and trail, and once we get eyes on the hospital, there is a helipad there for us, and they'll be waiting for us there on the helipad to transfer the patient or patients, and it should be just over here at, I believe, our 11 o'clock.
I got visual.
Copy. I also have visual. I'll be moving in, no delay.
Copy, all orbit.
Alright, our helipad is right there. See that red cross? Perfect. So I'm going to go around this office building. And we do have 4 minutes to land. But I don't want to take too long here. Alright, here we go. Tampa General Hospital. Alright, there's 2 helipads here actually. We'll take the bright red one. Alright, we're okay on time? No pressure? So we'll ease forward. The main thing here is gonna make sure we get our tail clear. It might be easier actually to turn here and land sideways, so something to do. Just to make sure. Plus our doors on the right. Alright. Hold on. Easy, 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 easy. Alright, here we go. Let's come down. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. You got it. Come on. Bring it up. And we are down. Alright, Hawk 2 is down. We are releasing the patient. Alright, let's get our doors open.
Let me see. We take over from here.
Alright, Hawk 1 is now clear of the pad, and all patients have been delivered to Tampa General Hospital. Alright, good job. We'll go ahead and RTB back to Clearwater.
Copy that. RTB back to Clearwater.
From the swamps of the Everglades to the endless Florida coastline, the men and women of the Coast Guard stand watch, always ready. They risk everything so that others may live.